Bro, the Pope died. Long live the Pope.
R.I.P. that man.
Is it bad that like I didn't even know like what that was for real?
I don't either. Yeah, I think he's just like the master Catholic.
But I heard that popes can't like have sex.
Damn.
They're like nuns, but male version.
Damn.
Yeah, can't be married. You can't have sex. You just like the literal like physical spawn of like a follower of Jesus.
I mean, I guess it's your life.
That's a hard life to live.
But Trisha Paytas rebirthed him, so it's okay.
Bro, so she has 3 kids. She has Malibu Barbie, Elvis, and she's pregnant right now with her 3rd child.
The Pope.
So Malibu Barbie, she was born when Queen Elizabeth died.
I think I don't know the order, but
like basically the lore, what they're saying is Trisha Paytas is birthing these kids,
famous people.
She's birthing kids when famous people die.
Yeah, but like every time Trisha Paytas is pregnant, somebody famous and important dies.
Yeah,
it was Queen Elizabeth, the Pope.
You know Trisha Paytas is from Rockford, Illinois?
No way.
Swear.
No way.
Swear.
Oh, Freeport,
Illinois. She's like 30 minutes away from us. Yeah, that's
remember when she went on the X Factor or something for
talking fast?
Yeah. And I gotta get again.
It's crazy because you see, I just like ignore. Like, it just let you do your bullshit.
And I've been moving up, definitely moving around, rapping, but I'm a sad, not the best, and come to this, and bang on my chest, and bang on the east, and bang on the west, and go even on the
I used to like watch Trisha Paytas when I was younger, so I think that's why I am the way I am now.
She doesn't know that I know this. She has mental problems.
Oh, girl, fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm so ashy.
No.
I forgot to put on lotion after.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Can I draw my name?
Sure. Yeah, we love Trisha around here. Have you watched her new podcast with Tana?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't really support her.
Why?
I don't not support her. I just don't support her.
Why?
I just don't support her. Jordan knocked me down today, y'all.
It's payback from when she concussed me.
So I'm planting plants outside, and I'm on my hands and my knees. I'm squatted down, and she just lightly kicks me, and I roll over.
Literally, like, if you could imagine someone, like, flicking someone, that's how lightly I fucking pushed her.
And I just rolled over.
She rolled over and got mad. I had the nerve to try to get mad.
Because
I couldn't do shit but laugh at how she tried to get mad. Like,
because I was mad. Like, I had just... Because I was picking up my trash, and I got it all up, holding it. I get knocked over and drop all the fucking
but the
trash.
way she fell, like, she didn't even, like, fall. Like, she just, like, rolled. Like, slow as fuck. I was just standing there. It's payback. I'll say, like, little things about, like, race to Rachel just to, like, fuck with her. Like, I'll randomly be like, is it because I'm black? Or I'll be like, is it because you're white? Think you're fucking better than me? Or, like, I'll be like, she was like, since you knocked me over, you have to take it to the trash. I said, I'm not your fucking slave. Rachel goes, I never said you were. Like, she's getting so, like, fuck.
I'm not even going to catch myself in one of those situations. Bitch is going to be secretly recording and ruin my life.
If the day Rachel says nigga will be the best day of my life. She will never say it, though.
Nah. Only when I'm alone in my room.
I give her the go. I give her the card.
Rachel, just see it, bro. Just see it.
One day I'm gonna hold a knife to her neck and be like, say it, bitch, or I'm gonna fucking stab you.
So, we're gonna do our social media question of the month.
You guys, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and when we ask you guys for, like, our weekly advice, like, give us, like, something to give you guys advice on. Like, I know we don't know it all. I know we're just 2 girls in our 20s. But I would say out of all the people that you could want advice from,
I'm pretty good because I'm going to be a therapist.
I just keep it fucking real.
Yeah. So anyways, we have 2 questions.
Can you move your foot? It's, like, dangerously close to me.
We have 2 questions. How do I deal with girls who haven't decentered men from their life?
Good question. Good question.
I don't know. I feel 2 different ways. I feel like if you aren't in that same mindset as your friend like that, sometimes it's best to just distance yourself from them. I'm not saying you don't need to be their friend, but if it's like affecting you, maybe remove yourself from their inner circle in a way. That's one way I feel about it. And then the other way is part of me feels bad for your friend because she doesn't love herself enough and have enough confidence in herself to not rely on getting that from a man. So then also part of me is feeling like if it's not really negatively affecting you, you should try to help your friend go through that and maybe like clock her shit. Be like, hey, I noticed that you do this and this and this. And I feel like you don't have that love for yourself. Like, be real with her and maybe help her get through that stage in her life. But if it's also affecting you, then no.
When do you think it gets to a point where you have to unfriend this person because they've made men entirely too much a part of their lives?
If they're always putting men above you, you can make everything about a man, but like still spend time with your friends and like whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're like not spending any time with your friends, you can go do this for him and his family and his friends, but you can't do any of that for your friends. That's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Or when you're like changing who you are for a man. And I also feel like you have to give people grace sometimes because I do feel like everybody goes through a stage in their life. Well, maybe not everybody, but most people, where they're dumb over somebody. They make dumb decisions over somebody. Love makes you do crazy shit. And so it's like just because your person or your friend is with this one person and they're acting different or they're being distant or whatever doesn't mean that they're, you know what I mean, they're just being dumb over this person. They need to learn that lesson. Now if that's with every person, then that's a little different. But yeah, how do you feel?
I guess I have two feelings on that too. I feel like you don't have to deal with it. I feel like sometimes we try to give too much grace and be too empathetic to bullshit, and then like she said, it takes over your life, and like nothing in this world should consume someone else's shit should never consume you that much, and if it does, then you need to separate yourself. And I think that there's nothing wrong with like walking away from a friend or not being someone's friend again, because I think also too there's a problem with people trying to not lose friends or be continue to be friends with people who are not good friends to them. I feel like you don't have to be friends with somebody if they make men the center of their lives because we have free will. But I also feel like there is a certain point where, you know, you could possibly be in the same position where you love someone so much that you make them your priority, and your friend may feel like you're making this person the center of your life and you're not prioritizing your friendships, and that's when you have those conversations. And if your friend is like, you know, doesn't want to change anything about it, then walk away. You don't owe them that loyalty still. Like certain people that make every single man the center of their lives. And then there's the one girl who had the one man who they made the center of their lives and they fucked up and they learned from it and they never do it again. Like, you just have to differentiate the type of people you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because some girls genuinely will die for a man and ride for a man, but will say fuck you, and that's not your friend and you don't owe them no grace, period. I don't give a fuck.
And then I also feel like not everybody needs to be like removed out of your life. You can just kind of like adjust how you cater to them, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to take everything like so to heart if your friend's like upsetting you, but just more so just be like, she's tweaking. I know what I can expect from her and what I can't expect from her.
But I feel like that's so unfair. Like, I don't know, like, I was talking to my mom about that not too long ago, and I just feel like it's unfair to have to, like, lower your boundaries and what you expect out of your good friends that in order to make someone else feel comfortable, in order to let someone else do what they want to do and treat you how they want to treat you. I don't think that's fair personally. I think that creates people pleasing shit and disrespects your boundaries. For instance, say, like, you constantly are like, oh, I'm not able to do this. I'm not able to do this because you want to do it with someone else. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You know, she's really up this person's ass right now. I'll let her do that, and I'll just walk away and I'll step back. No, fuck that. You constantly want to put me on the back burner for someone else. You're not a good friend to me, and I can walk away from you. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But that's just because of like I feel like experiences that I've had and who I used to be. I've had my own friends walk away from me because of me doing things like that or making a man my entire life. So like I take it like way different now when I peep that shit, because it's like
You were late.
You're doing that shit because you want to do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times we try to make it like deeper what the fuck it is. No, they're really doing that shit because they're so madly in love and they want to do it because they want to do it.
I think it's like, I feel like for me, I'm very low maintenance when it comes to my friends. Like if I know that they're tripping, like I feel like I would be okay taking a step back, but like I'm here when you need me. When that man fucks you up and you, not like I'm just here waiting for you, but like you're my friend, you know? But I also feel like people in relationships nowadays move too fast and move like they're fucking married when they're not. A man should not be your number one thing and your main priority until he is your husband, and then he really still shouldn't be your number one priority. He could be above your friends at that point, but like never should be your number one priority. Yourself and God should be your number one priorities. But I feel like a lot of girls our age get into relationships, get on the rose colored goggles, I'm gonna call them, and like
they create fantasies.
And they think that this person, like she said, is gonna be your end all be all when it's not gonna be. And everybody around you knows that except you. I've been in that point too where like I think I'm gonna marry this person. I was fucking engaged to the person at 18. I think it's just listen when everybody around you is telling you the same thing. You're gonna save yourself so much time, so much bullshit. But I get it. You're going to learn your lessons. You're going to go through what you go through, and it's going to grow you to become a better person. But also appreciated the people who stuck around and always picked up the phone, because even though to the outside, and like you've been in the same situation too, to the outside, it seems like you're just going back to the dumb shit. But it's so much deeper than that. It's not like you just decide, yeah, I'm going to walk away and be done. Like, yeah, you make that decision, but it is an everyday battle to stick by your decision. And having that person who you can call and cry about the same thing, complain about the same thing, get advice about the same thing, and they always pick up and they're there for you even when you aren't able to be the best friend right now because you have other shit going on in your world, your toxic ass relationship, your fucked up ass relationship, and then the friend who also welcomes you back in with open arms and said, I'm so proud of you for leaving that relationship. Yeah. I had friends like that, and if I didn't have those friends, I wouldn't be in the place that I am today. I would still be in the situation I'm in. Same. If all my friends left,
it's crazy because like I had that. I had my one friend who walked away from me and said, "We're done with your bullshit," and then I had my one friend, you.
And do you think, like genuinely, if I left and you didn't have me or whoever else you would talk to, that you would have been able to leave the situation the way you left it?
No. But I also feel like it was different with us because I wasn't a bad friend to you.
Like I said, if this is a friend who continuously does this with every person they mess with, that's a problem, and that's completely different. But like if you're having a friend who does this once, they're just in a toxic ass relationship, or maybe even twice, then it's different. But like if this is a continuous pattern with everybody they deal with, your friend needs therapy and your friend needs to love themselves.
And it's okay to walk away.
It is. It is. That's how I feel.
That was a good little question.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out Sexy Beast.
1, 2, 3.
Next question is XOXO Bad Bitch Central. What are your long-term goals for the podcast?
I don't think we have really long-term goals. We like to talk. I feel like everybody who's around us is always kind of interested in
what the fuck we gotta say.
Yeah.
Because we're like a dynamic duo. Like if you know us IRL, like we are literally 2 peas in a fucking edamame pod.
I think that we just enjoy talking and
hearing ourselves talk.
Yeah. I like watching the videos.
And I feel like me and Rachel, like we can have deep conversations, like literally what we just had before, have totally different point of views, but then also have point of views where we're like, okay, yeah, I get that.
And I don't think we're like every other bitch. What's that one sound? You're like every other bitch. We're not boring.
We're not.
We're not.
We're low-key weird.
Yeah.
But it's fine. That's what makes us us.
Yeah. Realistically, I would like to go on tour.
Yes!
That's all. I don't need to make a fucking dime from this shit. But if we get to go on tour,
in a perfect world,
take me to 3 cities and have 30 people watching it each. I'm fucking canceled.
Lit. We would have like so many ADHD spasms. They'd be like, what the fuck?
We'd have to like rehearse and practice.
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah.
In a perfect world, tour would be so fun.
That would be the goal.
I could see it.
Anyways. So y'all. This was episode 1.
Season 2.
Season 2. Episode 1. I like that.
Aww, that was good.
This episode, we're going to start naming our episodes. This episode is Jar. Okay.
All right, guys, that was season 2, episode 1. We thank you guys for sticking around. If you did, to all of our 70 subscribers.
If you unsubscribe to us, he's gonna be in your bed tonight. If you fucking unsubscribed to us. Bye!